What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss Peaches, and I'm back with another episode of Lay It Out. I'm your host, Miss Peaches, and these are my co-hosts,
Xavier
and
Kiana.
And today we have a great show for you guys. Now, we're going to talk about the top 15 things you didn't know about our daily use, okay? Things we use daily. So, alright, so we're going to start with number 1. Nintendo cartridges. Guys, they are flavored, okay? Do you know that Nintendo creators have put flavor on Nintendo cartridges just in case kids try to ingest them? Isn't that weird?
That's smart.
But isn't that smart?
That is smart though.
Have you ever took out a cartridge? Because my daughter, she loves the Nintendo Switch and she has one. And have you ever took it out and just thought to put it in your mouth? No, because we're adults. But young children would do that. And if you ever wondered why they would spit it out, it's because they put flavor on it, you guys. I never knew that. Who would have known? All right, so number 2, bread tags. All right, for those shoppers out there, this is for you. Did you know the bread tags that you put on there, not the bread ties for the loaf of bread, but the bread tags that seal it, it has colorful bread tags, okay? Do you know that each color represents what day the bread was made on?
What?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, let me tell you what the colors and days are. So, Monday means blue tag. So, if you happen to see a blue tag, then that means your bread was made on a Monday. Tuesday is green. Wednesday, we're going to skip Wednesday. Thursday is red. Friday is white. Saturday is yellow. Now, Wednesday and Sunday do not have any tags. You know why? Because they do not fix bread on Wednesdays and Sundays. I did not know that.
Me neither.
Not fresh bread anyway. And send it out to the stores. And you know what I was thinking? What could Wednesday and Sunday have in common? Well, if you think about it, Sunday, a lot of people go to church on Sundays, right? Wednesdays, a lot of people go to Bible studies on Wednesdays. So maybe that is something that we didn't even know. Just the bread business decided that they didn't want to, they wanted them to have those 2 days off. But those are the colors for those days, you guys, okay?
Questions.
All right, so pen tops. All right, so the caps on your pens, ink pens. Do you know they have holes in them just in case of ingestion, which allows time for people to call for help? You guys, because it has a hole on the outside of it where the pen is sticking inside. And then it has, the inside of it where the pen goes in. And now it has a hole on the outside so it can be air going through. That is amazing. I would have never known what it's for.
And people just do.
Yeah, they thought it was just something to be, blowing into and stuff like that, making a little whistling sound. But things we never knew. All right.
That was smart.
Yes, it was. Number 4, toothpaste tubes, you guys. Did you know there is a rectangular shape at the bottom that tells you what chemicals are in your toothpaste? So if you look at the bottom of your toothpaste, you'll see a rectangular shape with the color. Now, if it's green, that means they're all natural chemicals that are in your toothpaste. If it's blue, that means it's natural plus medicine in your toothpaste. If it's red, then that means natural plus chemicals. And if it is black, that means it's all chemical. Now, to me, why would I want to have something that's all black, meaning just all chemical? Something ain't right about that.
So next time when you search for toothpaste, Y'all don't have to look in the ingredients.
You can look at the bar at the bottom. If you're looking for all natural toothpaste, you automatically know, let me see green. If you're looking for something that's just chemical, that's just whitening, that's just going on maybe false teeth or something, maybe you want to use black. But I wouldn't use black. All right, number 5, soda cup lids. Now, of course, all the lids like coffee cups have a hole in it where you can drink coffee easily. You don't even have to put the straw in there. However, did you know if you flip them upside down, it automatically becomes a cup holder? Mm-hmm. That's what it's made for. Who knew? All right. Number 6, extra small pockets inside your blue jeans. Now, of course, we're thinking, all right, maybe we can put an ink pen right there. Maybe we can put some loose change or something. We never knew what these pockets were for. We're like, okay, we just got extra pockets. But did you know that they started making these back in the day for people who had pocket watches? So that's what they're for, to hold pocket watches.
They must have been small.
Yeah, so the pocket watches are, small. Ooh. But that's what they're made for. All right, so number 7, tabs on soda cans. Now, some have actually realized this, but in case you did not, the tabs on the soda can, you guys, are not just to easily open up the can, but do you know if you turn it around, it is placed there to put your straw in, so your straw do not go anywhere. Who would have known? This is what it's made for. So just in case y'all didn't know that out there. All right, let me see. So why don't you give me something that we didn't know?
Okay, so this is a law. It's just like a funny law. In Mojave Country, Arizona, if anyone is caught stealing soap, he must wash himself off until the soap is completely gone.
That is hilarious. So in case you didn't get what he just said, in what place? Mojave County, Arizona. If you're caught stealing soap, you are charged. You have to wash your body with that soap, and you cannot stop until it's completely gone. Okay? That is going to be weird. They making you scrub. Can you imagine that? Somebody just got to use the whole soap.
Scrub in one spot for like an hour or so, you done.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you give me one.
Okay, Mama. Did you know Totino's?
The Tortinos, okay.
Tortinos logo is 2 people sharing a chip with salsa.
Okay, so what she's saying is the Tortinos chips, okay, you have the logo. If you put a circle in the middle of the logo, it is 2 people sharing a chip dipping in salsa. All these things that we do not see on a daily basis, if we just open up and we research, then we would know what's going on. So that's interesting. So you have a logo inside of a logo. Okay.
The logo inside of a logo.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. So number 8, you guys, on the top 15. Margins on notebooks. So did you know the margins, these lines, red lines going down the side of the paper? A lot of people thought, oh, they just want us to write in the middle of this, and do not go outside the lines. Well, that could be true for just us. However, back in the day, people used to have mice problems. And they put their important information here in the middle. But mice usually nibble on the ends of it and do not really make it to the middle where the margin is. So that's why they put 2 lines to tell people to put their important material on the inside, just in case of pest control. That's neat. Who would have known?
Smart.
Yeah, that is smart.
You just have the paper laying on the floor, and then a mice come, and then you'd be like, oh, no! And then you just realize, oh, we got margins. Okay.
What? All right, so you give me one more.
So another one, this is another funny one. In Illinois, you can drink under 21 if you're enrolled in a culinary program.
You hear that? In Illinois, if you are under 21, you still can drink if you are enrolled in a culinary arts program. Now, I agree with this because when you think about it, you're going there to be a chef, and you're going to have to learn about all type of things, and one specifically is taste. And you know why it's important? Because you're going to need to know what pairing of wine goes with what. So you need to be able to taste that wine. Now that is something that is amazing for people who going in culinary arts in Illinois, because I'm telling you, they can get lit, you know. You 18 and you still can drink.
First of all, I think it's a bad idea because kids going to be getting lit.
But if you're 18 years old, then you're considered an adult anyway.
Like, what if they're like 8 and they're...
No, it's not that type of thing.
I don't think they're even allowed in.
It's not that type of, you have to be of a certain age, at least 16 or older. All right, so number 9, you guys, pom-poms on a hat. Now, you know how we have our, like, I call them November, December hats, where you get them and they're for the winter, and they have the little puffy little thing up there like I got up here. Do you know that those were originally made for sailors as a protector, as for when they went under the deck to protect their heads? Who would have knew? Actually, these furry little hats that we have that women wear with their outfits all the time actually were made for men. And we made them decorative so we can wear them. Who would have known?
Wow. Favoritism.
Just saying.
For men. Make women's.
All right. So, number 10, orange bags. I'm talking about the bags that you have big oranges in, okay? All right. Do you know that if you cut them up and wrap them appropriately and tie them, you can use these as a scrubber? A scrubber for your dishes, a scrubber for getting plaque or any debris off of any surface. Who would have known? Next time when I buy some oranges or even lemons or things like that, but mainly the orange kind that comes with the oranges, you can use those because it's sturdy enough for to clean. Okay, I'm gonna take that in consideration and see if it actually works. We gotta do that. We gotta test things out.
I wash the dishes around here.
It's called life hacks, y'all.
Life hacks. All right. Number 11. The hole on the top of the escalator doors, okay, or elevator if you want to say that. Now, it's a hole at the very top, and most people do not realize it, but if you really go, the next time you go to an elevator and you see a little hole right there, it is for in case of an emergency. So electricians or people of that nature can get inside and be able to open the door with a key. Okay, so that serves a very important role, you guys. All right, no, nobody's spying on you on the inside of the elevator. Don't think of that. That is purposely for a special key so they can maneuver their way inside the elevator. Okay. Number 12, Tic Tac lids. Yeah, like Tic Tacs. Most people eat bubble gum, chewing gum, and stuff like that, and have all these different type of mint components. But Tic Tac lids, just in case you decide to get a Tic Tac lid or container, excuse me. On the inside, if you open it on the inside, it actually has a what they call like a little measuring cup for individual Tic Tacs. So you open it, you shake it, you open it, lean it to the side, and it has one Tic Tac that comes out. I'm like, okay. I mean, good to know, but I love Tic Tac, so I didn't even know that.
I like Tic Tacs.
That's cool.
You don't have to dump it in your hand every time you're trying to give it.
Yeah, you don't have to, especially with how the world is today. We try not to touch so much with our hands. And now if we're trying to share, we can just shake like this, lean over, pop it, and it's one. Boop, into somebody else's hand or into your hand. All right, so why don't you give me another fun fact?
Okay. 3. It's illegal to ride ugly horses in Wilbur, Washington.
That is hilarious.
Who came up with these laws?
It is actually a law. It's illegal to ride what?
Ugly horses in Wilbur, Washington.
Ugly horses in Washington. What?
The question is, what is it's the only thing you got? You can't afford
Well,
a pretty horse.
I guess you're going to be walking, girl.
Right.
That is hilarious, but these are things that we have looked up or researched, you guys, so this is true, and that is funny. Like, yeah, what if you got a horse that don't look so hot?
Right.
I mean, what you gonna put some makeup on him or something like that?
Pull you over.
Come here, horse, let me holler at you for a second. Come here. All right.
Put the horse in jail.
You going to jail because you too ugly. That's messed up. All right, number 13, panhandle holes. Now, a pan or a pot, that's what I'm talking about. If you have a pot, you notice that it is a hole at the end of the handle. And a lot of times people say, well, what is this for? What purpose is this for? Well, did you know it's for the utensils that you use while you're stirring and mixing and stuff? You actually take that utensil and stick it in there so you do not be setting things down like I do all the time. Sorry.
Oh.
Guilty.
Guilt.
You put it in the hole where it can stay right there, and it'll be away from any eyes where you do not burn nothing or catch anything on fire.
That's nice.
Who
We should
would-
start doing that.
Who would have known?
Well,
now I know. I need to start practicing that. For real.
OCD.
I know, Miss OCD. I didn't even know that. All right, so why don't you tell me something?
It's your favorite candy, Mama. You gonna get on Halloween.
Okay.
The feeling of a Kit Kat bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually other Kit Kat bars in it.
Okay, so I did not know this, which blew my mind, you guys, because this is one of my favorite candy bars if I was to eat a candy bar, okay? And it's the Kit Kat bar. And they don't have an actual filling that you do this and that and that. The filling on the inside is actually putting another Kit Kat bar in there. Who would have known? That is so, like, smart. I'm always wondering why it's like this extra crunch. That's what I love so much about Kit Kats, because they have an extra crunch that other candy bars don't have. Now I know why, because it's double.
Now you can
And
say,
that's cool.
give me up
It's double
to those
chocolate.
Kit Kat bars.
With an S.
Y'all haven't noticed that, guys? Y'all are weird. Because
You didn't know that either. Get out of here.
y'all didn't notice that?
Get out of here. Okay.
She don't know what she talking about.
Hey.
So, number 14. The bristles on escalators. Alright, so let's talk about it. The bristles on escalators that you go up, like in the mall, and that you go down on. Did you know that they discourage people to go over too far on the edge? Now, of course you have the steps going up and the steps going down. But if you go to the very edge, there are some bristles that you feel that make you want to move. That is what that's for. And it helps prevent people to get their shoelaces caught up in that as well. I don't even want to imagine it, but just think if your shoelace was untied and it get caught up in that, it's a bad sight. Okay? So I never knew that. We were just looking and like, why is that there?
Hello?
So now we know.
Are those sort of supposed to clean your shoes or something?
Right. No, you ain't messing up my new kicks, okay? Alright, and number 15, you guys, is beer cozies. Now, if you don't know what these are the material that you put onto a beer or even a soda can, and that's what they call it, soda can. I say cold drink. I'm from Tennessee, okay? But you put on a cold drink, and it keeps your drink from getting warm. It keeps it cool. Did you know that you can use these things to put on your fruit and to keep them from bruising? I didn't know that.
I mean, they're thick enough to like help them.
Now, I said, okay, I bought a orange and I bought a lemon. I don't really do too much fruit. I love pineapples, but other than that, I don't do too much fruit, which I need to. But, excuse me, I have one of those older beer can things like that, and I said I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna try it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You should do that.
And I want to see if it really protects it like it says it does. So, who knows? Okay.
Woo!
All right. Do you have anything else for us?
I have 3 more, guys, for y'all.
Okay.
You can spot a visible 8 in a 8 spades card.
You can spot a visible 8 in the 8 of spades card.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll have to check that out and actually see, like, what do you mean by that? Okay, because I have to show them. But okay, cool to know.
And then,
all right.
And then you guys won't believe this. The LG logo is actually a broken Pac-Man.
I did see this, you guys. I saw this where she showed me that when it's turned sideways and something actually moves back, it turns into the Pac-Man. I'm like, what?
Hold up.
First of all, do Pac-Man makers know this? Because that will be an infringement or dealing with copyrights or something like that if they didn't know. But if they did know, it's kind of smart because they do little hacks and tricks like that all the time that we don't know about. They'll put little symbols, just like the Tortinos. They put little symbols inside a symbol. So when you look at it, you see the big symbol. And then as you're looking away, you see another symbol that how can I put it? It sticks in your mind. It, you know what I'm saying? It sticks there and it makes you remember what you just saw. So, I mean, they're very clever. And I want to start doing stuff like that. Like having things that make you, that's inside something else, that make you remember. You know what I'm saying? You need to try this out. I'm going to try that. Okay.
Now I got one more.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm going to make you feel guilty, sorry. It's illegal for, in Texas, I think. Oh, okay. It's in Maine, guys. It's illegal for Christmas decorations to be up after January 14th.
Okay, so let me explain, all right? She said in Maine, it is illegal for Christmas decorations to be up past January 14th. Now, I agree. I used to anyway, but I don't lie. I'm guilty.
She's guilty. Guilty.
I would leave my Christmas decorations up all year if I could. I just love the Christmas time. That is my favorite holiday besides my birthday, you know.
Time where she kept it up for 6 months.
Oh my God, I'm telling them that.
Yeah.
But what I did was every holiday that came around, I decorated the tree or the house like that. You know, like if it's Valentine's Day that comes around, I decorated the tree with hearts and things like that, you know. And I mean, I just thought it was cool. You know, Passover, 4th of July, you know, little stuff like that. And I just thought it was cool. Maybe you guys can do that. Try it. You know, instead of just putting this tree up and having it up for a month and then you take it down.
That defeats the purpose.
I mean, especially if you have a big old tree. I mean, try decorating it, you guys, with something else. You know, do something different with it.
You should do that.
All right, so how many more do you have?
I just have 2 more.
All right, so hit us with it.
Okay. In Tennessee, you are forbidden to share your Netflix password.
True that.
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
Smart guys.
Now, he said in Nashville?
In Tennessee.
In Tennessee. Just Nashville. But in Tennessee, you are forbidden to share your Netflix password.
Forbidden.
Now, come on now. Y'all know why. Because everybody trying to get the stuff for the free.
For the free.
For the free. Hey, here it is. You know, you got that, whatever, da-da-da-da. Now, that's crazy. You know, I mean, you can't be doing that. You got to pay to play. You know what I'm saying? But I know we all done did it.
You done it before.
I'm just playing now. No. Nah, I never did that, y'all. Just playing.
5.
Alright, so what is your last point?
In Louisiana, it's a $500 fine for sending a pizza man to a friend's house without them knowing.
I mean, that is smart though, because you don't want nobody to be like, pizza man, how do you order a pizza? Right?
Yes, that is true. Now listen, think about this. Okay. So if you send the pizza man to a friend's house and they do not even know about it, think of someone being paranoid. I don't lie. Like me, if you come in my door unannounced, I'm already like kind of on the defense, and I'm like, well, who is this? So if you come in and it's somebody I do not know at my door, I'm already on the defense. And if it was someone else, who knows what could happen, especially if they have any weapons and things like that. You don't never want to send somebody else over someone's house without them knowing about it, okay? So just don't do that, you guys. That's just a little FYI, period, okay?
Period.
I knew y'all was going to say that.
Nobody ever do that to my mama, or you going to pay the price.
She's so silly. Okay. So, we just wanted to come on here and give you guys some little life hacks or information about things that we just didn't really pay attention to. Didn't know anything about. We thought it was for one use and one use only, but it's several uses. And I encourage everyone to go and research. Research, that is my favorite thing to do, you guys. Just research, and you'll find out a lot of things that you did not know. We always have to have these resources around us. Why can't we find ways to revolve them, And Mr. Science Man over here, I need you to hook me up with some stuff.
Some science?
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
And you, my girl, while you over there, you need to hook me up with some artwork. I'm pretty sure you guys miss seeing my girl drawing and things like that. Well, I need you to get up on it.
You're supposed to have your own day to do art.
All right. So, I appreciate everybody for watching this episode of Lay It Out. It was a simple but very intuitive episode, and I just want to say thank you. Alright, so I want you guys to check out every Saturday at 7 p.m. our hair tutorials, which I put oils in maybe her hair or my hair. I have braids now. So when they come down, I'll do length checks, alright?
Length check.
On Sundays, please join us for our Mezake church service, which our new time is at 11:30. So I hope you guys will come and worship God with us. Okay?
Thank you, Lord.
Alright, so on Tuesdays we have Taco Twin Tuesday!
Taco Twin Tuesday!
Where my kids will make a Mexican dish. It could be nachos, tacos, any type of Mexican dish. Now, every blue moon, we may just say, instead of Taco Twin Tuesday, we're going to have 2020 Twin Tuesday.
2020 Twin Tuesday.
Where they decide whatever dish they want to make, they can go ahead and make it, and they're going to show you guys and your kids. Invite your kids on here to watch. I'm going to show you guys how to make it, all right?
Along with us.
Yes.
Cook along.
And along with that, you guys, of course, every Friday, 7 p.m., we have our Lay It Out. Now, sometimes I am going to have adults and other guests on my show where we're going to talk about real adult conversation, personal issues, and what we can do to help make change in our daily lives. Now, I am going to start cooking more, you guys, on certain days, whenever I just feel like, hey, let me go on here and do a cooking tutorial. And I encourage you guys to come on here and watch me and my family act a fool.
Watch me.
So silly. We always try to have a lively spirit, and I encourage you guys to do that with your family. Times are tough and times are very precious, so I encourage you to do that as well. Until next time, my friends, you take it easy. Kiss one another, hug one another, love one another. And always stay blessed. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.